Hello everyone, my name is Zenitsu and I'm back with another Digimon spoilers video. So today we got 2 more Digitama, so now we know a total of 6 Digitama, 1 for each color. I don't necessarily know if we're going to see any more Digitama in the set. According to the other sets, we get around 8 Digitama, but considering that the first set didn't even have all of the colors, and the second set, black and purple, were playing catch-up, I don't exactly know if that means we're just going to get any more Digitama or not. But that's something interesting to look forward to nonetheless. But regardless whether we get more Digitama or not, we finally know the final 2 Digitama, and they are looking to be relatively powerful and relatively interesting. First up, we have Minomon. So Minomon is obviously the pre-form of Wormmon, and it gives the inheritable ability when attacking. If this Digimon is attacking an opponent's Digimon, this Digimon gets a plus 1000 DP till the end of the turn. So that's not a once per turn effect, which is pretty important to note considering that green has a little bit of crossover with blue. So you could start off with a green light end and end in a blue high end. And then you could use this ability to kind of stack some extra DP, trying to pick off the opponent's Digimon, and then trying to also swing into their security with a relatively large Digimon because, as we know, blue likes its multi-attacking. But that's not necessarily the only thing that's good with Minomon. In Minomon, we also have a card like Hercules Kabuterimon, where he just has a native ability where you could just pay 3 twice per turn to make him active, and he obviously has piercing, so there's that piercing synergy there where the whole idea is to try to attack into the opponent's Digimon to then deal damage to the opponent. And something like Hercules Kabuterimon synergizes really, really well with Minomon because he has the ability to make himself become active, which, again, Minomon's ability is not hard once per turn, so that means you could potentially get plus 2000 DP off of his ability, which isn't really a bad thing. Overall, I think Minomon is going to be a really interesting Digitama to look at, considering all of the possibilities that this type of ability can bring. Next, we have Kakinmon. So Kakinmon is the baby form to the Ludramon line for Ragnalordmon. So obviously he's going to have some Ragnalordmon synergy, and we definitely can see that in his ability. So he gives the inheritable ability of when attacking once per turn, if this Digimon is level 7, you get +1 memory, which is still pretty good considering memory conservation is definitely a very, very big and important aspect to the game. So anywhere where you could save some memory is definitely a good thing, even though you won't really be using this ability till the late game. Most of the time, the Digitama's abilities aren't really that relevant until the late game anyway. So it's definitely something interesting to think about when you're trying to build your deck. So obviously, we already know that he has some synergy with Ragnalordmon. He also has some synergy, not necessarily just with Ragnalordmon, but all level 7s. Right now, we don't have a whole lot, but he actually can work with all of the level 7s. So obviously, Millenniumon digivolves off of black, and where Ludramon and his line is all black, so there's just a more natural fit there, so he could work with Millenniumon as well. And then you also have Omnimon, which you could play a black low end and then swap into a red high end, because there is a whole bunch of Digimon that evolve off of black and red in this set, so he could work in there as well. So overall, I definitely think these 2 Digitamas are really, really interesting, and they're doing quite a lot for more than just their base color because of all of the cross-color synergies. They're definitely Digitamas to watch out for, and Digitamas you'd potentially want to think about using. So that's all the Digimon we got today. So as always, feel free to tell me your thoughts down in the comments below, and feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more content, and I will see you in the next video.